What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Northwestern Central Railroad. Hope you had a good today. Now, I'm back, not in the happiest mood, and I'll go over that in a little bit. Yeah, if you ever want to buy trains, be careful about where you buy them from. So why I say that, excuse the fire alarm because it's low batteries, but why I say that is because recently, on the last week of September, I had the opportunity to visit a auction, and judging by how, at least to me, where I was situationally, I was unable to make it in person, but they did have a virtual auction showing up, and I got scammed. I got scammed big time. So I'll go over that in a little bit, but first of all, I want to show you the stuff that I got. So I'll tilt the camera a little bit. So I got a lot of stuff here, and I'll go over the logisticals and the situations I had with the business overall. So what are we going to start with? We're going to start with this Lionel 8117 barrel loader or barrel loader building. I think this is electronically motorized. I believe this might be used. I'm not sure though, but it looks to be in brand new shape, but we'll see. It's really nice. At least the box is a little banged up, but it's fine. Just a little dust on here as well. So that's one. Next one we got is actually my next item from a different brand. We got a Menards lighted transparent smooth-sided hopper. So this is the one that has the LED light strobe effect in it. It still has the tape on here, so which is pretty cool. That's brand new. Next up is it's weird. It's not made by Lionel, but it's a officially licensed product. This is I'll take the box off because there's no description on the bottom. It's a mechanical wind-up Zeppelin, which I thought was pretty cool. It even, the key fell out of the little place there, but it comes with the key. No, excuse me. That was really nice. It even comes with the original certificate of authenticity, so that's nice. Next item, we got a Lionel 6-14-111 IR sensor controller. Gotta have plenty of those. Next is a big one. I actually originally had this. I actually bought this just because I needed a new one because my old one broke. But it's a Lionel 6-14-173 operating drawbridge. This is a very nice drawbridge. My original one broke on the mechanism, so it wouldn't go down fully. So that was actually right next to the rail yard. So that's why there's a weird gap on the track, or at least a spot where it should have been a bridge. Gonna move some stuff over. Give me a sec. All right, the last two. Smoke detector. Last two items are the behemoths of the collection. I really wanted one of these so badly, but I could never find one for a good price, or even sometimes a listing for them at all. Just because they're not rare, it's just that they're hard to come by. And just because they're rare doesn't mean they're valuable. And this is a very good demonstration of that. This is a pair of reproductions of Lionel 164 log loaders from, I believe, 1997. And I wanted one of these so badly. I wanted one of them just because of how much I saw them in the original Lionel, the movie VHS tapes that put up by TM Books and Videos, and the I Love Toy Train series. So I always wanted one of these, and when I saw that there was a lot in this auction for two of them, for such a cheap price, I jumped on it. But yeah, one of these, I believe this one is, the bottom one here is sealed still, is brand new. This one is heavily used and has, I believe, either water damage or just general damage to the box and altogether. But yeah, so that was everything I got, and now we're gonna talk about why I'm pissed. Okay, so I cleared the table for this. So I recently downloaded a app that tracks local auctions, not local auction sites, but auction sites across the country as well as across the planet as well. And so there was an auction for massive amount of Lionel trains. We're talking stuff from the early 2000s, command control, limited productions, lots of engines, diesels, rolling stock, accessories, track, and power. And my God, I was in heaven again. I thought it was going to be the same estate sale that I got those two steam engines and a bunch of and 26 freight cars for like dirt cheap. But this one, I tried to do the best I can, but some people just put in like $3,000 for something that's not even worth $800. But you know, that's just me. People want them, and This auction service, I believe, was Craft Auction Services in Valparaiso, Indiana. Never even heard of the place, but very far from where I'm from. And I got all I believe 17 items here for $250, close to $250, which for how valuable some of them are, and I say valuable loosely because some not all not. Ugh, I can't speak right now. I no script. I'm really tired. But all of these were under $100 each. If you look them up in the recent 2025 Greenberg Pocket Price Guide. At least not 2020. I'm sorry, 26, because they just put out the new edition not too long ago. And I had terrible communication with the business because apparently they think that charging $246 for shipping, which most of it is coming from what I don't know. I think that's a full-out scam, considering how much is here, because I did some calculations. Estimated shipping would have been around $90 to $100, but I fought that nail and tooth because it just wasn't fair, and they actually tried to scam me because they did change the price to $100 because they thought it was so-called accounting error, which I call bullshit on. But that's just me. People make mistakes. That's fine. But they pass off everything as being brand new, even though they said stuff on their website was not mint, but used products as being untested and as is, which is fine. That's totally fine. It just depends on what type of precautions you want to take with buying stuff like this. And I took that chance. I don't know if a lot of these work or not for the electrical stuff, like the drawbridge, the barrel unloader, and the log loaders. I don't know if those work or not, but I was horrifically felt like I was verbally harassed by those people saying, "Hey, you should expect to be paying this stuff because this is mint products." I said that's not true. Looking at the boxes, even for example, do you think this trestle set is mint, brand new? Hello, there's literal holes on it. Someone tried to sell this for $20. Get a grip. But I know they're trying to run a business, and that's not how businesses should be ran, because it should always be that the customer is always right. Or at least if it's something that's part of their, or at least if they're going to be putting pricing this stuff this expensive, they should be listing it on their website. But unfortunately, they're not. And so my original price was going to be around $15 to $20 for shipping, which is fine. I was not told that there's so-called fine print, even though there isn't anything labeled on their website, or when starting the auction, that there'd be an extra charge for fucking shipping. Excuse my language. But I feel like that's on their part as well, because that was not labeled. I get really pissed off when I get scammed like this. So I don't know what to do with all this stuff. Obviously, most of it I want to keep, but for how much I pay for shipping, I might as well just start selling this stuff off one by one. But we'll see what happens. But that's my rant for another day. But I just get really pissed off when I get scammed like this. And this put the nail in the coffin. I'm done buying trains for a while. And I mean a while. I'm not buying anything unless I win the lottery or something. I don't know. That's never going to happen. But, dream. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I'll do a quick running session with the rolling stock that I got, as if I feel like it, I may actually just wire up one of the log loaders for demonstration. I'm not sure, but I'll see what I'll do. It's like 12:30 in the evening right now, so I'm like really tired. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, share us with your friends and all that. Thank you so much for the support from the Magic of Light and all the movie 3. I put a lot of hard work in that. And this is Northwestern Central Railroad. Have a nice day.